Life will continue, right? But welcome back, everybody. We're going to get back into our 50-day challenge today. We've already spent 50 days in... Oh, I got cabin fever risk, too. We've spent 50 days in Ash Canyon. We're now on day 69. Well, we've lived 67 days. And we spent, what? 17 days here in Timberwolf Mountain. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty. I say we go hole up in the cave outside and get rid of some of this cabin fever. How much wood do I have on me? I could use a little bit more. I think I've read both these books, right? Yes, I have. So that's a fire starter there. Alright, it's going to be nighttime outside, but that's alright. That is alrighty. Let's see, we got a little bit of food here. So let's eat some fresh cooked rabbits. And we're going to wander back down to the old Timberwolf Mountain Mountaineer's hut here at some point. I'll give you guys night vision as well, because why not? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe we've caught a few more rabbits. You never know. You never know. And I got pizza left over from last night. A little on the cold side now, but you know, hey. There's no such thing as bad pizza, right? I mean, there can be mediocre pizza. And pizza that's a little bit less good than others.
Might have to drop some gear.
No. Let's get our traps back out. We've trapped a lot of rabbits on this run. A lot of rabbits have been caught on this run. You could almost call it a bunny apocalypse. You could say it's not too bunny. Heyo. Heard the ptarmigans again. Alright, back of the cave is warm. That's good. Oh, I'm going to turn night vision off because that'll make that very bright. Hey, Aurora, good morning. How'd things go yesterday? I think it was, what, your sister came over, if my faulty memory serves? I think it was sister, but I may be wrong. Yeah, she brought the kids. Oh, okay, cool, cool. So my memory's not as bad as I thought. Well, it's not as bad as I thought. It's bad, but it's just not as bad. Alright, so I guess we'll light a fire. It's fun, but very tiring. Yes. Kids in general can be very tiring, I've found children of all ages can be very tiring. I'm not as young as I used to be. And those youngins, they got a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy going on there. All right, nice job starting that fire, bud. You know what we need to do? We need to throw this book in there. And then a few sticks. Oh, wow. How many kids were there? How many kids were there? Was it just a couple, or? Wow, 4 kids. Wow. I can barely handle 2. I can barely handle 2 of them. Let alone 4. Holy crud. Your sister's a saint. She should be nominated for sainthood. It's the Rabbit Brigade. How you doing, Fire Monkey Rob? If I have anything I need to prepare up. I could do my acorn grounds if I wanted to. Let's, you know, I could do acorn grounds. Why not? They live out in the country further than we do, have lots of running room. Well, that was my aunt's philosophy. She just let us run around like feral little children out in the woods, you know. Her basic rule was if it ain't broken or bleeding, I don't want to see you around here for right now. And we're like, okay, sounds good. We learned early on with my aunt not to tell her that we were bored. Because when we told her we were bored,
thank goodness.
Guess what she found us to do?
Another night.
She found us things to do. And being bored around my aunt was never a good option. It was like, nope, we're good. Always chores, yep. It was like, oh, well, if you're bored, the barn needs to be cleaned out. There's some stalls where the cows have been that need to be cleaned out. Why don't you go down to the lower field and muck out the cow shelter? You know, there's some bales of hay that need to be bucked up to the top. Oh yeah, it's a farm. On a farm, there is always something that needs to be done. There is never, I mean, especially if it's especially a working farm. On a working farm, there is never a moment where there's not something that has to be taken care of. By the way, I got my Red 5 shirt on today. Yeah, baby. My Red 5 shirt's on. Lots of love to Red 5, a super awesome dude in our community. Could have sworn I heard the ptarmigans. I keep hearing them off to this side. Okay, there he was. He was right. He was like the lone ptarmigan. He was like the lone ptarmigan. He was like, I'm all alone. Atheenon's killed all my friends. I don't know what he's talking about. I had nothing to do with a ptarmigan apocalypse. I had nothing to do with it. It was not my fault. It's not my fault. The Ptarmigan apocalypse happened long before I came along. The Ptarmigan apocalypse was... Oh, of course there's 0.8... I'm not gonna say nothing. I swear to God, there should be no ptarmigan that has under 1 kilo. What am I supposed to do with 0.82? What the hell am I supposed to do with 0.82? What am I supposed to do with that? I can't make it into anything. I can cook it, and that's about it. Gosh dang it. I can't make it into broth. Hi, Cindy, by the way. Hello, hello. Can't make it into broth or nothing. That's just such BS. I mean, I get one chance of getting a ptarmigan meat, and what does it do? It goes, oh, we're gonna give you a little tiny piece. Yeah, we're gonna give you, yeah. Watch. Well, the game's like, hold my beer. You wanna see Ath get pissed off here? Hold my beer. I'm gonna give him 0.82. Not a full kilo, we're just gonna give him 0.82. Like, really? Really? have to go there, don't you, game? I don't really need this fire, so I'm just gonna let it go out. Bye-bye, fire. Hope it doesn't get too cold in here. We got pretty good warmth now. We're up to 19 degrees warmth bonus, which is really good. I actually had one that was 0.95, so I get your point. At least it wasn't 0.99. At least it wasn't 0.99. So that's the good news. That is El Goody news. Have I mapped here yet? I don't know if I mapped here or not. Let's see if we mapped here already. Yeah, we did already. Okay. Already mapped here, so we're good there. Look at all the bunnies. They're all having fun together. At least that's what I tell myself in my head. All the bunnies are hopping around and having fun with each other. And we are, for those of you who are curious, we are on day 68. We have basically 32 days left in this zone. This is when it starts getting a little rough. So we got to figure out a way to live another 32 days in this zone and not just get ourselves bored to tears at this point. 50 days in a zone is a lot. Especially, I mean, it's especially a lot when you can't leave the zone. I think that's the main thing that, you know, people are like, it doesn't sound that bad. 50 days in a zone? It doesn't sound too bad. It's like, yeah, but you can't ever leave. You can't just dip into another zone, grab a few things, come back, anything like that. It adds an extra element of spicy challenge to it, though. It adds that extra spicy challenge to it, for sure. Because you can't just dip out and go get stuff and come back and then dip out and go get stuff. It really makes me rethink how to play the game, for sure. Hey, look, we have a ptarmigan meat. Yay. I like the 50 days myself. I think it adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the game. All right, we got a few fresh guts here. Got a fresh wolf pelt there. Actually, you know, I think I will leave. I think I will leave 2 of these rabbit hides here, just to repair my stuff here. The deer hides I'm not going to worry about as much. We've got these birch. Hello, Tinder plug. I've got a solo Tinder plug in there. Leave 1 more liter of water here. Perfect. I'm going to grab another fur.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, Will, you always say that, Will. You always say that. And then you carry it anyway like a trooper. And then you carry it like a trooper anyhow. Because you are just that good. Alright, we'll eat 1 more of those. Beautiful. We'll drink a little of our water. There we go. I think though, the one thing is that although 50 days right now is kind of long, I think once we get our gear and we can go hunting, we can start getting some hides down, moose hides and bear hides and that sort of stuff. I think it's going to be a little bit more fun because we're going to be able to go hunting and do things. And we're going to be waiting for moose hides to cure and waiting for other things to happen. And so right now it's the struggle is getting through these first couple hundred days with no bow and arrow, and not having a bedroll so far. I know when we get to actually shoot some stuff, it's gonna be like, oh my god, we can actually kill things. Be like, yay! Let mayhem rain down on the world. I'll just be going out and shooting everything I see.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Will? Now, what have we talked about, Will? Okay, our cabin fever is gone, so that's good. That's why that place up there is ideal. You can go sit in that cave and get rid of cabin fever, and then you can come down. You can go up to the prepper's cache and stay good there. Hi, Atheenon chat. I'll hit the sauna, but I'm here. Oh, well, have a nice time at the sauna, Jimmy. That sounds great. That sounds awesome. Have a good lurk, my friend. All right. Did I map here yet? Probably did. Oh, no, I didn't actually. Huh, interesting. Hey, Mr. Camman, how you doing? It's been a little bit. How's it going? Hope you are doing well. All right. We're headed down to the trapper's cabin. We're headed down to the cabin, the mountaineer's hut. God, I couldn't remember what its name was. We're headed down to a place that my poor addled brain can't remember, although I've been there 1,000 times. Doing good, was on vacation. Very nice, very nice.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh, shush-a-bye, Will. Shush-a-bye. You'll be okay. So we're heading down there to drop off a few things and to make a few more rabbit traps, and also to check our rabbit traps that are by the mountaineer's hut. And then we will be... Ooh, got a torch. Ooh, I got a sneeze. And then we'll be heading back up to our new little home in this zone. I do still want to go up to the deer clearing and go through the cave between here and Ash Canyon and pick up anything we might have missed, and maybe a little bit more coal as well. Where did you go on vacation? Or holiday?
No power in the
Or
verse can
holiday.
stop
Sick
me.
on fanatics. How you doing? I'm a fanatic for long dark. Heyo! Hawaii. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Oh man, got something in my eye. Other than my eyeball. Well, I hope you had a good time on your vacay. Sounds like a lot of fun. I've only been to Hawaii once, and it was enjoyable. It was very beautiful there. Very beautiful there. I forget what island we were on. I think it might have been Maui or Oahu. I can't really remember what island we were on. It was whatever island has the road to Hana on it. That's where we were. We were on the island that has a place called the Road to Hana. Hey Siri, what Hawaiian island has the Road to Hana on it? Oh, it was Maui. Okay, it was Maui. Yep, that's the one we were on. A really neat drive. It's like this huge. It's like this really long drive on a really small road. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Earth to Taylor? And Oxford Splice, hello. So yeah, we were on Maui long time ago. I mean, this was like
someplace to escape this cold.
This was like mid 90s, maybe. Like yeah, probably mid late 90s, I would guess. It was a long time ago. Before some of you might even been born. You know, back in the old days, we went to Hawaii It was very nice. Before some of you were even born. Back then, the Hawaiian Islands were barely formed.
Never felt so cold in my life.
But no, it was a fun trip. We had a good time. Good times had by all. I have my back in the day moments. I know. Yeah. Get old like us, Nana. You have a lot more back in the day moments than not. But no, the road to Honda was a lot of fun. There was a place that there was like a little, you know, pullover spot on the road to Hana, where you could get like these snacks and stuff, and there was a you know, it was really hot that day. And there was an ice cream stand there that they were like, oh, this will be cool. We'll get some ice cream at this ice cream stand. The ice cream stand was ran by this my brother and I have joked about it often because my brother went on the trip with me as well. And my brother and I have joked about it often that probably the people who own that stand aren't really caring about repeat business, because the woman who ran that stand was one of the most foul ladies, one of the most ornery people that I think I've ever seen running a place. She was just not very pleasant at all. And I don't know if it's just because it was hot out and she didn't want to be there, she's just having a bad day, or whatever it was. But my brother got done with his purchase of their stuff, and he handed her, like, you know, a $20 bill for it, and she took it, put it in the register, and then he was just standing there because he was owed like $7 or $8 in change. And she just looked at him. She's like, what? And he's like, could I get my change, please? And she's like, ah. And it was like an inconvenience to give him his change. And at that time, we also had it was really super hot out, so the ice cream was melting really fast. And so my brother then followed up by asking her for 2 cups so we could put the ice cream cones in them. And the look on her face, just like she just wanted us to go away and never ever come back.
Close my eyes.
It was bad, but it was a very memorable moment, I guess you could say. It was the one thing we will never forget about that trip. I may forget about a lot on that trip, but that's one thing I'll never forget, is how ornery the road to Hana lady was. She just was not a very nice gal. And like I said, she's probably just having a bad day, you know. I'm just wondering where the wolves are around here, because I know there is one. And the bears around here too. There's the Mountaineers hut down there.
Too cold to think.
I think I'm gonna stay high. I don't see him yet. I hear him though. I kept hearing him. So yeah, the road to Hana was quite an adventure. It was a beautiful place though. I mean, once you get up to the waterfalls there and stuff, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, Hawaii in general is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous place. Ow. We got some cattails here. That's wonderful news. God, I can't believe we're that tired already. What have we been doing all day? We've been climbing ropes or something? mean, it's barely even noon and we're already exhausted. Well, I guess we did get up. We did get up after it was dark, when it was still dark out. And then we harvested rabbits and did all that stuff, so. So humid and nasty here right now that watching the dark feels refreshing. Oh, there's the wolf. I knew it. We're gonna intersect at some point here. Oh, did he really saw me from all the way over there? Are you freaking kidding me?
Dad, have a little sleep, right?
Are you freaking kidding me? How did he see me from all the way over there? Wolf radar, I guess. Jeez Louise. Wolf radar is a good thing. They got their antennas up and they're... Must have just been the way I smelled. I mean, I have been out here 67 days. So I probably am not the ripest smelling creature on the planet at the moment. And then he was just like, nah, forget about it. He ain't worth it. Wolf was like, psych! Fooled you! I have no idea what just happened. None whatsoever. That was so weird. The wolf was like coming, and then he was like, yeah. Atheenon's not worth it. So he just went and buggered off. Which I'm totally fine with. Me and my 3 rotting potatoes. Oh wow, look at all this maple I have here. Look at all this birch I got here. Good lord. If only I could turn this into arrow shafts, that would be freaking awesome. If only. If only, baby. Now I'll have to decide how much of this I want to take to the next zone, and the next zone, and the next zone, and the next zone, until I can actually do something with it. Because anything I leave behind, remember, anything I leave behind, I'm not taking with me. I can't come back and pick it up in the future, or anything like that. Got a few deer hides, got some guts. Oh, well, that's interesting. They're all reverting to the highest quality. Interesting. I've got over 50 ptarmigan fur now. 50 ptarmigan fur. Unlurk! Hey, Jimmy, welcome back. All right, let's drop the sticks here. Beautiful, beautiful. Loving it, loving it, loving it here. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Okay, let's get a little bit of rest, just because we're tired. We're cold. We're tired. So the rule is, Nana, the rule I've imposed upon myself is when I move from zone to zone, I cannot carry more than my maximum carry weight allows. So right now it's 40. When I'm completely rested, if my 40 kilos is the maximum I can take from zone to zone right now. And that is whenever I go from any zone to any zone. So if I'm even if I'm moving through zones that I've already lived in, and I can pick up sticks, when I go to the next zone, I have to drop down to my maximum carry weight. So the ultimate goal, of course, is to have, you know, is to have the moose hide satchel. I mean, I've already got well-fed and technical backpack, so I'm like halfway there right now, which is great. But it would even be better if once I get the moose hide satchel, then I can go 45 zone to zone, which is going to be wonderful. But we can't overweight ourselves, no. That I am not allowing. My poor, rotten potatoes. That wolf is so gonna see me.
To find a place to rest.
That wolf is so gonna smell me when he comes over here. Or when I pick up these rabbits. If I have any rabbits in the traps over here. I should have rabbits in almost every trap. Yep. I've been away long enough, I figured I probably did. No, it's my maximum weight that when I'm rested. No, maximum weight when I'm rested is what it counts, what it is. So right now it's 40 kilos.
I'm gonna have to leave something
No, normally it'd be 35. Normally it'd be 35 or 30 without any bonuses. So rested tiredness doesn't matter. I'm not nitpicking it that much. No, rested or tiredness does not matter. It's whatever I could carry if I was completely rested. Alright, well, we'll probably have to face Mr. Wolfie Boy here, so let's get this. So yeah, that doesn't matter. Like right now, I'm sure it's saying, yeah, 29 kilos. No, I can carry 40 kilos. No matter what. Alright, so I don't know if the wolf's going to come around or not, but let's get our bustle moving here. I knew he was going to be coming over here to bother me. Hey, don't hassle the Hoff, man. Don't hassle the Hoff, buddy. Go away. Go away, Mr. Nasty Button, Mr. Nasty Wolf. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Nope. No coming in. You used to be able to come in here. I don't think the wolf can come in here anymore. He used to be able to, but I don't think he can any longer. I actually kind of liked it when he could come in here because you could kill him inside the hut and then harvest him up. Then harvest his butt inside the hut. Harvest his butt inside the hut. Now he's just standing outside, questioning his life choices. Poor bunny wabbits. They're like, what do we ever do to you, Atheenon, you big jerk? Look, I'm letting the bunny rabbit sleep on my bed, okay? I'd say I'm a pretty nice guy.
He's not a nice guy. Don't listen to him.
Hey, you shush it, Mr. Bunny Rabbit.
Too tired to think straight. I could eat a horse.
Okay, that bunny's almost gone. That bunny's almost gone. Some of these bunnies are like almost completely like gone. That one actually disappeared while I'm sitting here harvesting the other one. That is hilarious. Alright, that one I've already harvested. That one I already harvested. That one I've not harvested yet. Okay, there we go. There we go. Like, where's the other one I haven't harvested yet? That doesn't make any sense. Poor little buns. Luckily, I have cooking 5 now. we've cooked up so many rabbits. We've cooked up so many rabbits. It's crazy. We have carcass harvesting and cooking to 5, fire starting's at 4, mending's at 2. I'm the master rabbit chef. Shh. 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 Yes, I am a master rabbit chef. The rabbits all bow before me. Yum yum. The rabbits run scared from me is what it is. Poor little guys. They're all like, oh god, please don't let Atheenon eat us. He's a big meanie. Well, I kinda am. Ow, I'm still not used to that door. I'm still not used to that damn door. So this door used to swing out and in. Now the door only swings in from either side. You cannot. It does not swing outward at all. Okay, bunny. I don't want to share the bed with you. Okay.
But Atheenon, your pillow's so comfy.
The rabbits are like, fine, kill us and we'll sleep on all your beds. Yes, the sad bunny, the little sad bunny. Eat a sad bunny. Alright, let's do 2 liters of water in there. Ow. A little bit of extra food out there. Beautiful. Oh man, wow. Don't be dun-dunning me. Don't be dun-dunning me. It'll be like dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. A snare is 30 minutes, huh? I have a toolkit. Does that make it any faster? Oh, it does. 22 minutes. Nice. How much water does a pan produce? It produces up to 1 liter. 1 liter of water in a pan. So not too bad. It's sort of between a can and a pot. That's why it's a pan. It's like a pot can. It's like a pot can. See? Alright, let's get one more snare done here. And one more snare done. That way we'll have 5 extra snares to take up to our next place. Alright, we're completely tired, which isn't surprising, since I've been completely tired for a while. We're gonna sleep with the bunnies. We're sleeping with the bunnies. We might die because it might get cold in here, but who cares? That's just a risk we gotta take. Oh, I do need to leave my phone out. I'm expecting a call from the... So the car place was not... They weren't able to get my car in. So they're gonna take it over to another place.
Something to drink.
And they're gonna give me a call and let me know where and when they're gonna take my vehicle and if I'm gonna be able to get a loaner vehicle and... Oh, it's a big, ginormous mess and a half. All sorts of fun when your car breaks down, ain't it? Ow, why is my ear hurting? I don't know why. I must have slept on my ear wrong or something. You know when you wake up and sometimes like the outer part of your ear is a little on the tender side? That's what's going on this morning for me. All right, I got some peaches. That's stuff I want to take with me. Those are only what? 0.5. Oh, those are half a kilo each? Really? Oh man, those are half a kilo each? Wow. Wow. That's a lot of kilo. That's a lot of kilo. Pot cans, sleeping with bunnies, I know. See, look, we're sleeping with the bunny wabs. We're sleeping with the bunny rabbits, they like it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me for my life choices. Alright, let's go check the rabbit traps one more time. See if we got any ribbity rabs. Nope, no ribs in the trap. But yes, fell off the bridge again. We were sleeping with rabbits, and we had pot cans. Because a pan is sort of like a pot can. It's sort of halfway between a pot and a can. It does a little more water than the can does, but a little less than the pot. And it has some advantages over the can because you can actually cook stuff in it. But you can't cook everything in it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's pretty damn cold out there. I'm not liking that at all. Is there anything I want to repair up that is getting... Okay, so that will not repair fully now. So we're going to try to repair that. There we go. That will not repair fully now. Wow, 2 pieces of cloth though. Ouch. Ooh, that's harsh. Ooh, that's harsh. Checking in from Aquatica. Hope everyone's doing well. We'll be by later in and out. Well, me from Florida, glad to have you here. Good to have you here, my friend. Okay, that will repair fully. That will repair fully. That will as well. In an effort to not overdo it on cloth spending, I'm trying to not repair things unless the repair. I don't want to repair it if I can get it up to 100%. Let's just put it that way, because I feel like I'm wasting cloth, and I only have at this point 8 cloth left for the next 30 days, basically. Tylea, hello and happy birthday, Tylea. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tylea. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tylea. I hope you had a good birthday. I hope your birthday went very nicely. Okay, we have a couple tiny teas. I'm going to throw those in there. Oh, I forgot I have all these big teas. Okay, I need to drink those down. I need to drink those down instead of drinking down the,
oh, no.
the other stuff.
Riven's like, thank you for the idea.
There we go.
Oh, poopy.
Oh, poopy. Oh, poopy. That's what I always say is, oh, poopy. I say that too. All right, we got no wind. I'm going to leave this meat here. Let's see. These are all these big? That's big. That one's not. I'll eat that one. Okay, I got 2 big pieces of meat. I'm going to leave those here. Just for future me. I've got my 3 taters. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. There's rabbits over here, too. Oh, there's a couple cattails here, too. Look at that. Couple cattails that we hadn't got yet. That's always nice. I like that very much. Hello, Bun Buns. Gonna grab a few stickity boos here. Oh, I know you're cold already, Will. Yeah, I know you're freezing up. Yeah, I know. It's freezing up already. What line are you gonna choose this time? I've never been this cold in my life. Lies! Lies! The wolf right over there, I saw him. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the wolf. Don't know where he is right now, but I know I saw him. Really? Really? Wow, game. And I'm wearing crampons. I swear to God, I think crampons are broken right now. I think they fixed the climbing issue and they ruined them as far as the protection they give you on climbing stuff. I swear to God, they fixed one issue and ruined it on the other side.
That smarts a bit. Duh.
Yeah, you better shush it, Will. A day. He was like, "Oh, I better reconsider that." Don't make me yeet you off a cliff, Will. God, I can't even say that word. Yeet. You had to clip it. That's all right. You go ahead and clip it, Hylia. You go ahead and clip it. Here's something you can't do, Mr. Wolf.
First aid.
No, you ain't gonna get any first aid, bud.
Hurts. I don't feel so good.
Hey, Leah, you always get a shout out. You always get a shout out, darling.
Damn, that smarts.
You go over there, Mr. Wolfie.
I don't feel so
I don't have to deal with you right now if I don't have to. I mean, I will if I have to, but I don't wanna. I already checked these, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Woo! It's gonna be so nice when we have a bow and arrow. And a bedroll. I mean, the nice news is we got all the we got the 3 main items, you know, that we needed. Well, 4 or 5 of the main items we need. We got the storm lantern. We got his fire striker. We got the hacksaw, heavy hammer, and pry bar.
First aid.
So we'll be able to pry bar open everything we want. We got the heavy hammer to go forging with when we want to do that. And we got the hacksaw to get down birch and maple, to harvest corpses and stuff like that with. Which, now that we have Carcass Harvesting 5, the hacksaw is kind of a redundancy on that end. But we needed to cut down other things. Fir limbs, cedar limbs, birch and maple. You know, occasionally hacksaw a wolf off of you. You can't really do that, though. The game doesn't allow it. Makes me sad, though. The game should allow hacksawing of wolves to happen. I mean, you should be able to pull your hacksaw out and smack the wolf with it. You ever been hit by a hacksaw? It's not that nice. Especially if you get hit by the blade. And it's a good hacksaw. Hey, Alex Life, how you doing? And cheers to you, my friend. It's been a little while. Yes, it has. I hope you're having a grand day and things are going good for you. But you're always, you know, you're always welcome here whenever you come by, so you never ever have to worry about that. Hacksaw Jack. Well, there was a guy named Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Carried a 2x4 with him. I don't know why it was Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He should have been more like 2x4 Jim Duncan. What's the long-term plan? DP Forge of Forlorn? Don't know yet. Fall off the bridge again. So fell off the bridge again. The plan is that we go to Pleasant Valley, and we see what happens from there. Because he was also mankind. Yep. There is a if we get a bedroll in Pleasant Valley, I'll probably go to Desolation Point for the forge. If we don't get a bedroll in Pleasant Valley, we're gonna go to Mystery Lake. We're on day 70 right now. We're on day 70 at the moment, so we're 70 days in at the moment. I did not have a bedroll in Pleasant Valley. Nope. Nope, did not have one in my other run. Made Pleasant Valley for 100 days very interesting. Very, very interesting. There's only about a 50-50 chance of getting a bedroll in Pleasant Valley. I've gotten a bedroll before in Blackrock, but Blackrock's a whole nother kettle of fish. But Blackrock usually has a bedroll, but I am not gonna risk. I'm not gonna risk Bedrock this early. Blackrock this early. Bedrock? Blackrock this early.
Damn, that's smart.
Coastal Highway has no chance of a bedroll. Desolation Point has like a 50-50 shot at a bedroll. And, you know, Pleasant Valley, I've already lived 100 days there. I could do 50 days, no problem. So, even with or without a bedroll. I could have actually done... We could have done more stuff in Pleasant Valley if I had had a bedroll. But we were sort of limited by not having one. Sort of like we're limited here in Timberwolf Mountain. We sort of have our 2 setup spots. We're kind of limited in that here as well. No rabbits in the traps there. That makes me sad.
That hurts.
Yeah, just without a bedroll, I don't want to spend all that time in Coastal Highway. The biggest problem Coastal Highway has is there are no outdoor caves to live in Coastal Highway. So you will have to go live, if you start getting cabin fever, you need to go live out in a fishing hut. Although I am including Crumbling Highway as part of Coastal, so I guess that does have an outdoor cave. But
damn, that's smart.
Any time I spend in Crumbling Highway doesn't count towards Coastal Highway, so even though I'm allowing myself to live there, it doesn't matter because I can't actually gain any Coastal Highway time by doing it. Pleasant Valley at least has some outdoor caves we can go camp out in and get rid of our cabin fever from. And good places to put snow shelters, too. Okay, so let's drop some of these here. Can't believe we have all these sprained ankles and wrists and stuff and things. What a pain in the ass. But yeah, a lot of it will just depend on what we find in Pleasant Valley. If we do get a bedroll in Pleasant Valley, I fully intend to go to Coastal Highway first, because I've got everything else. And if we find a bedroll in Pleasant Valley, I'm going to Coastal Highway first. If we don't find one there, I'm going to go for the guaranteed bedroll in Mystery Lake and get that out of the way instead. Well, this is a wild kettle of fish. Okie dokie. So yeah, a lot of it is just kind of playing it by ear. I mean, I sort of have a long-term plan of what I want to do, but it is flexible. I'm not, like, married to, like, only one way of doing it, so. And don't forget, this series will continue tomorrow live on the YouTube channel. So if you want to stay up with it, you know, you can always watch it on the VODs as well over on YouTube. But if you want to stay up with it live tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., 11 Eastern, we'll be over on YouTube both tomorrow morning as well as Sunday morning, streaming this over there. So feel free to come on by and hang out. It's a lot of fun on the YouTube side. There's all sorts of fun things that happen. So, and it's just very chill over there. Very chill. It's interesting how this place, even after it gets dark, it doesn't really get super duper dark. You know what I'm saying? And you notice the clothing wetness thing is working again. I guess that really was a bug in the game. Is the way clothing was getting wet, staying wet, giving you frostbite, and injuring your life. That was actually a problem with the game. There's been a bunch of glitches, bugs, and stuff lately that have been implemented in the game that were not intended. So, is there any worth to building the tip-up fish traps here at the mountain? Not really. No. I mean, fishing, in my opinion, still is just not worth your effort. I mean, I could make some tip-ups. I need a scrap metal for it, though, and there's not really a lot of scrap metal around here to get. And I've mainly been using the scrap metal I've mainly been using my scrap metal to repair, like, my hacksaw and my basically my hacksaw. And unfortunately, this zone does not have a lot of scrap metal in it. I may have one piece down at the Mountaineer's hut left. And there's not a lot of scrap metal here to break down. Hey, Kamet, how you doing? How you doing today? Hello, hello. It's not a bad idea, Valor, if you're coming here from another zone and you bring 2 or 3 fish tip-ups with you. It wouldn't be a bad idea to set them up on the Mountaineer's hut, or around the Mountaineer's hut, and have them going there. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all, dude, in my opinion. The thing is, though, you'll want to sort of position them around the... Here's the downside of the tip-ups, is that once you put the tip-up out there, the hole does start to close back over. So when you go to get it, if it's already been sprung, before you can pick it up, you have to break the ice open, which means you're going to be cold again. So you have to have a fire somewhere around if you don't want to freeze your butt off, or you just have to suck it up and take the damage, which is no fun either. So it's usually best, I found, if you do put a fish tip up, put it somewhere in an area where you could either like build a fire nearby and it's kind of sheltered, or put the tip ups around in the general vicinity of a fishing hut where you can light a fire in the fishing hut, go break them all open and get the fish out of them. So yeah, the tip ups have their ups and downs as well. I like them. I like them for the fact that you can just, you know, put them in and walk away from them. But they do freeze back over again, and then you're stuck having to bust open ice. And that takes time, energy, and you usually get a little bit exhausted. You get exhausted and cold by the end of it. Okay, it's almost light out. Is there anything else we can do? Let's eat our little candy bar. I still can't believe that ptarmigan was 0.88 or 0.82 or something like that. It's like, really? Really? You give me a ptarmigan, and he's only 0.82. Bloody hell game. I'm currently exploring Timberwolf Mountain for the first time, so this should be helpful for me. Well, we're going to go back up to the deer clearing today. And we're gonna work our way back around. I don't know if we're gonna go to the summit because we don't have enough materials to like. I guess I could coffee my way up to the summit at this point. We've already been to the summit twice. And so that's sort of holding me back from going to the summit again. Because I'm like, there's not really any purpose to go up there. We'll break those open. Nice. Got the prepared acorns ready to go. Got a couple of acorn grounds. Those will come handy. Those will come in handy when we find some maple syrup. Because we got cooking oil. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the only sucky thing is I on one hand, I don't want to go to the summit. On the other hand, I found the Polaroid for the summit. And I'd love to do it, but it's like, yeah, nah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Nope, I'm good. Time of day is it out there? Can I sleep? Nope. Can I pass time? Yes. And then can I sleep? Yes, I can. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's stormier. It's stormier. It's stormier. I can't talk. It's stormier. It's colder. It's nastier. How much water do I got on me? Doesn't matter because I have a ton of teas that I need to be drinking down instead of the water. And I'm just going to drink that whole tea because you know what? Who cares? Who cares? Let's go. Alright, it's not that bad out right now. Check the rabbit traps, then we're gonna go up to the deer clearing. I want to go check that cave.
Keep playing with your eyes closed for 10 seconds.
No, the cards aren't played on these days, my friend. I'm so sorry. There's no cards played on non-card days. I can give you the card back, but yeah, the cards are not valid on non-card days if they affect gameplay. So you can play a spooky card that just like makes a noise or something, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I don't allow cards on that. I don't even have Streamloots open. I'll have to give it back to you later on. The wedding ceremony was great, Cindy. The day after stuff was not so great. Or the afternoon after stuff was not so great. Unfortunately, my car broke down on the way to the wedding reception, and me and my daughter and her girlfriend were stuck by the road for a little over 7 hours waiting for the tow truck. Because we were stuck between Seaside and Lincoln and Cannon Beach. And unfortunately if you want to go on the hey, things could be worse bent, things could have been a lot worse because the reason we were stuck for that long by the side of the road is that on Highway 26, a motorhome went into the opposite lane and head-on collisioned with a pickup truck that was hauling a trailer. Luckily, the 5 people who were in the accident all survived and were, 3 of them had to be life flighted out, but it closed down the freeway for over 3 hours, and all the tow truck drivers in the area were dealing with cleaning up the mess. So it could have been a lot worse for us than just being broken down. It was let's just say it was an inconvenience to be broken down beside the road for 7 hours. But it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. So, yeah, I guess they were doing construction on 26. They had it down to 1 lane. And so they had stops going at both sides. And there was a corner. The stops had backed up so far that the people who were stopped were beyond... You know how they put up signs by the road saying, road work next 2 miles or whatever. Well, the traffic was so heavy that people were backed up past those signs. And I guess the person in the motorhome was hauling ass down the hill, came around a corner, a blind corner, and traffic was all stopped. So they swerved into the oncoming lane traffic, and unfortunately a truck with a trailer behind it came around the corner at that same time, and they just had it. The tow truck driver who eventually got to me, he was on that crash, and he was like, the motorhome was basically an accordion, and the truck that had the trailer behind it was hit so hard that the truck had been stopped and the trailer had just gone all the way through it. It was bad. It was bad. The driver of my tow truck said he was shocked that even, it was bad that the people had to be taken to life flight, but he was shocked that they survived at all. He was shocked they survived at all, because he said he doesn't see how any of the 5 people who were in that accident walked out of it okay. Because it was bad. Yeah. So, as bad as it was I didn't get home on Wednesday night until almost 11:30 at night. And I felt so bad for the tow truck driver because he had already been up for 13 hours that day. And then he had to drive me 70 miles back from the coast, and then he had to turn around and go back to the coast after he drove me home. After he drove me to the car drop-off place. It was bad. I felt bad for him. No, I have AAA. AAA's got me covered up to 100 miles. And I got 5 of those tows. I barely ever use AAA though, so I mean it's there when you need it. That's the thing. It's an insurance policy for me. Oh wow, I never got this stuff when I came in here before. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, it was just having to wait for it. It was just having to wait for it, so. Well, yeah, I mean, the problem with the motorhome was that it was going downhill, it was going around a blind corner, and they just lost control. They lost control of their vehicle, and they were going too fast, and and it was a very unfortunate thing. And I guess the motorhome actually caught on fire too, so that didn't help. But yeah, it closed the road down for a long time. There's a soda here too. Wow. It probably was, yeah, probably was propane tanks. It was bad. All right, that is the exit out into Ash Canyon, which we're not taking. How do I get back there? I know there's a way to get back there. Alright, here we go. Well, I'd agree with you, Cindy, because in summertime, everybody's like, oh, it's nice dry roads. It's, you know, no problem at all. Well, speed kills sometimes more than the ice and snow, in my opinion. Yeah, sometimes those, yeah, exactly, fell off the bridge. Those crashes are super crazy sometimes. My cousin's an EMT and my other cousin was a firefighter for a long time, and believe me, the stories they would tell, some crazy stuff going on. Crazy stuff. Made me never want to ride a motorcycle ever. I mean, I know there's a lot of safe motorcycle riders out there, and I know it's fun and everything, but the stuff that the stories they told, no. I would never put my life on a motorcycle. You are just you're basically literally rolling the dice every single time you get on there. And it's not even about you being a good driver. It's the other people not finding you, not seeing you. Oh my goodness, Anonymous Related Gaming! And the tier 1 sub! Thank you, Anonymous Related Gaming, for the tier 1 sub.
Anonymous Related Gaming,
and what did you say?
Just resubscribed for 6 months. What do you call a magician who has lost their magic? Ian.
Ian. I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those where if you do ride a motorcycle, I'm not saying don't ride motorcycles, but the stuff I mean, there's a reason that the EMTs and the firemen in the area call motorcycle helmets brain buckets. Because a lot of times, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a helmet or not in a lot of instances. I mean, it does matter, don't get me wrong. But if you're hit fast enough, a helmet's never going to save you. It just won't. Motorcycles it's very dangerous. And unfortunately, it's 99% of the time it's not the person riding the motorcycle that does anything wrong. It's somebody else hits them. That's the sad part. And so when you ride a motorcycle, you have to be hyper vigilant. Just about everything that's going on around you at all times. You can't ever relax and just be like, you know, this is great. You know, you really need to stay hyper vigilant a lot, because it's not you, it's everybody else around you in general. Now, there are some motorcyclists that do a lot of stupid stuff, like roaring down the freeway at, you know, 70 miles an hour, weaving in and out of traffic, but that's the exception to the rule. I mean, that's not the normal motorcyclist. I mean, most motorcyclists that I have ever known are they're pretty responsible riders. They know their stuff and they ride very safely, but their biggest fear too is getting hit by somebody else, having a car or a truck or a very big vehicle smash into them. Nice 6 months. I'm also here, just quiet. Got mold poisoning. Oh no, Genie girl. Well, thank you again, Anonymous Related Gaming. Could we get a shout out for Anonymous Related Gaming, by the way? I see magic minus magic equals Ian. I see. I was thinking of like Ian, what's his name from Lord of the Rings.
Yes, please. Thank you, astronaut figure. You're not a bad thing after all. I love you.
Go give him a follow, boys and girls. Ooh, nice jump there. I was like, how's he gonna get over there?
At all. That's a whole lot of no bueno right there.
the no bueno. In case in point about motorcycles, I saw a couple that was on a motorcycle that lost control going downhill, struck a semi-truck head-on that was coming uphill. Their helmets were fine, but they were deceased and there was blood. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's unfortunately. I mean, I'm just saying this because I have cousins who are in this field and they see all the stuff. They're like, yeah, don't get out on the roads on a motorcycle. If you want to ride a motorcycle like off-road or in the woods, or you just want to go in a field and ride a motorcycle around, go do it. But that's more motorbike than motorcycle. But getting on the road, you're putting your life in serious danger. As fun as it can be, you're putting your life in serious danger. Where did these rabbits come from? My brother-in-law was on his way to work. An older man turned in front of him. His head went through the windshield. His body didn't stop. He saved 5 lives that day through organ donation. Yeah. I mean, that's the sad reality of a lot of accidents like that. The sad reality of a lot of those accidents like that. It's scary. It's scary sad. Alright, I'm going to drop that there. We're going to have to get down out of here eventually. I can prepare this burdock route. This is the first burdock we've actually gotten, boys and girls. That's awesome. We got a burdock route. Sweet! Oh, shoot. No. I thought it was in the warm side. Hold on. I was out in the cold area just, like, harvesting stuff up. Derp the derp.
I might have to drop some gear.
I was hoping maybe I could lure a wolf over here. Oh, of course you run towards me. Oh, well, that's the biggest problem, fell off the bridge. Is especially these days, a lot of people just do not pay attention while they're driving. They just don't. I mean, they just don't. They're busy on their phone. They're busy, they're busy looking at different things. It's getting really frustrated with Amazon. Ordered 4090 in June 30th. June 30th, and it's fine. Oh, wow. I really thought that was a wolf. I thought that was a real-life wolf there, friend. You finally are getting it. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. I mean, it's better than it used to be. Used to be getting a 4090 was almost impossible. They were all getting eaten up by the Bitcoin people or whatever it is. People who were all into data mining or whatever. People who are data mining for fake money. Beanie Babies used to be really valuable too. True story. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna need to upgrade my graphics card again. Nice thing is with my new computer, I can upgrade it very easily. It's as easy as popping out the old one, putting in a new one. They made a movie about it, Beanie Babies. Yes, they did. Oh, about your graphics card? They made a movie about it? They made a movie about your graphics card. What did they call it? The ROG Strix 4090. And it's got the tagline, more than meets the eye. Yeah, what's that, yeah, what's that game coming out? Oh yeah, Starfield's coming out in August or whatever. What do you guys think about that? It's coming out from Bethesda, which makes me worried. Because I worry about anything Bethesda puts out. It's saying your minimum requirements. It recommends a 3600. No, that's the processor, graphics card. It recommends a 2080. And I have a 2080 Ti, so minimum is a 1080 Ti to play it. I think it's gonna be a massive disappointment. I know. It looks. See, that's the thing, is it looks cool, but I mean, it's funny. It's funny in the promo video they put the known for, you know, Skyrim and Fallout 4. It's like, wait a second, didn't they put out Fallout 76?
Find some place to escape.
Isn't Fallout 76 a newer game than Fallout 4? Why aren't they touting that they're the maker of Fallout 76? I don't get it. Did something go wrong? I don't know. Am I missing something here? You're gonna be playing Witchfire, Path of Exile 2, and Enshrouded? Nice. I mean, it could be, you know, really good.
Something's making me feel tired.
It could be really good. Who knows? I mean, it looks pretty nifty. Coming September 6th. It looks kind of nifty, so.
Cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Just want to lay down for a bit, because I'm so cold. I'm so cold. So cold. You are the Flameborn, last ember of a dying, last ember of hope of a dying race. Awaken, survive the terror of corrupting fog. Reclaim the lost beauty of your kingdom. Venture forth into a vast world, vanquishing, punishing bosses, build great halls, and forge your path as co-op survival RPG for up to 16 people. Oh, so it's sort of like it's almost like a Valheim type vibe is what I'm feeling from it. Just from the. But it looks graphics wise better than Valheim. It's kind of a Valheim vibe is what I'm getting from it. Valheim meets Minecraft. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I was just thinking that too. I was like, okay, that sounds kind of interesting. That looks kind of nifty.
Anything right about now.
Oh, no, you don't get to starve. I'm not losing my well-fed bonus yet, sir. Sir, ma'am, sir. No.
Just don't tell me what I can't do.
Exactly.
Tell me what I can't do.
Don't ever tell me what I can't do, ever!
Exactly, Locke.
Don't tell me what I can't do!
Don't tell me what I can't do.
I'm so hungry in my life.
Shh. Even the bunny says,
Shh. Will, you just gotta, like, not think about the hunger. Just think about how good I'm gonna taste when you get me all harvested up. It's gonna be just fine, Will. It's gonna be just fine.
See, even heard from the bunny. It's gonna be just fine.
All I could think about is
Just fine. All right. I know it's all you can think about is food, but you just gotta chill out, buddy. You gotta chill out. I gotta get this down. That down. Let's pound a few cattails real quick. Get this going on. All right, let's drop our hides. I just harvested these up because I was like, yeah, why not? We're here. We might as well do it. Okay. We did get a piece of cloth off of that one thing, so that's good. You should add something fresh to Stream Elements.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down right here.
That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Let's light this up if we can. Come on, baby. No, I don't want to do that. Let's do that. There we go. What do you use to play clips upon shoutouts? There's a third party. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me pull it up here real quick. There's the properties. Hold on 1 second. I have to look it up again because somebody. Okay. So here is the site. There we go. It's something through this place called Twitch Guru. And it's just an add-on that you just load into OBS. You create an overlay in OBS that you just paste your stuff into, and then it just it's got like a random clip player, a shout out player, a magic 8-ball, talking hand. It's got a bunch of different stuff that you can utilize in it. So, and there's subscriber tools and there's free tools, and that's one of the free tools.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
And some people like it, some people don't. Some people are like, I wish you wouldn't play my clips. It's like, oh, well, then I just won't shout you out. It's fine. So I just try to remember who not to shout out. But I don't have not too many of those. Really? It's getting cold out here now? Really? And there's an Aurora out here right now.
I need to drop something.
Well, you need to drop the attitude first, bud. There we go. There we go. That's the one thing I wish they had in the game. Wouldn't it be awesome, even if your character wasn't in it? Wouldn't it be awesome if you could go into camera mode, zoom out, turn around, and get a picture of like the campfire here, You know, get a little picture of the campfire up here with the Aurora behind it. That would be kind of a cool little feature to have. I know it would probably be hard to implement in the current game, but it would be kind of neat. Because it's nights like this that I'd love to have something like that. See, the problem is, though, Aurora, that it wouldn't pause the game. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And you could cheat and see around things. Yeah, I see all the pitfalls of it. I'm just saying it would be really cool if you could do that. Or maybe, friend, it'd be something where, maybe it'd be something where you could freeze a moment of time in the game. I don't know, and then come back to it later. Yeah, I just see too many cheats being taken advantage of with it, though. Like you said, people would inevitably use it to cheat with, you know, which kind of sucks. So we got 4 whole pieces of meat here. That's good. I'd really like to drag a deer into one of those wolves, or a wolf into one of those deer up there. That would be big booyah for us. So I think that's going to be our goal tomorrow. Not sure if anyone else saw that video, but we've been looking at the Long Dark map the wrong way for years. What do you mean? What do you mean? As far as like what, north south? There we go. Let's get some sleepity boos. What, this map here? Or the individual region maps, like that. Oh, I've known for a long time the map's not oriented north-south like that. I've known for a long time that the map is not on a proper orientation for what it is. I didn't know what it was, but if you turn 25 clockwise, 25 degrees. Oh, well, you're saying Perseverance Mills? Yeah, I think Perseverance Mills is going to be over here. Is that where you're thinking it's going to be too? Because I see that being a totally viable spot for it. I think it might actually connect into Desolation Point eventually. But that seems like a totally viable spot for it. I'm hoping they put another zone in here, to be honest. I mean, that'd be great if there was another zone here, another zone here. I mean, there's this big gap here right in the middle that needs some loving. Needs some loving, my friends. It gets no loving at all. We did get a bunch more coal and a bunch more sticks, which is great. There we go. Get ourselves back down to a fighting weight. Still have 55 matches. Oh, I didn't cook my burdock up. I got burdock. I didn't cook it up, and I got mushrooms to cook up too. Gosh dang it. Gall darn it. I do have a lot of torches to break down too. Let's see what the weather's like. Let's go check our rabbit traps, see what the weather's like. Oh, the weather's actually really nice. Burdock. 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 And there's also a... No, I'm not going to say anymore. Wait till episode 5. And I just twisted my ankle. which means I can't go anywhere for a little while. Yay. Yay, huzzah! Twisted ankles are so much fun. Fun, fun, fun. Well, sprains are severely broken right now. I have had the crampons on since, like, let's see. When did I get my crampons? I've had the crampons on since day 9. And it's day 70. So in 60 days, with crampons on the entire time, I have got close to over half those days with sprains. Are crampons even working right now? I mean, it's ridiculous. I've had the crampons on for 60 days, and I've had a sprain basically every other day. And as you saw, yeah, I was coming down a little bit of an incline, but the crampons just don't seem to be, they don't seem to be functioning as good as they were before, as far as sprains. They were working way too well on ropes, and I think they fixed that, because you could just shimmy up any rope you wanted really super fast if you had the crampons on.
That hurts.
And now they seem to have not only fixed that, but they broke them. They broke them as far. So when I get the moose-side satchel, I'm just taking the crampons off. I don't care about them anymore. They're garbage. They're absolute garbage now. The crampons are absolutely crap. They don't do anything. They don't really help you up the ropes anymore. And you get just as many sprains having them on as you do if you don't even have them on. Which really sucks. Which really, really sucks. Well, for a while, Monado Blade, the crampons were really, really overpowered. They did something when they released Tales from the Far Territory. Something got tweaked, and the crampons were like, when you had crampons, well, even when you didn't have crampons on, but especially when you had the crampons on, you could just skinny up a rope like it was nothing. I mean, you would lose like a little tiny sliver of your exhaustion, and that'd be it. And now they seem more balanced on the ropes. As far as they're better, it's better to have the crampons on when you climb the rope than not, but not to such an extreme as it was before. But it seems like in fixing that, they somehow broke the crampons, giving you less chance of getting sprains. I'm not saying they don't help at all, Kamet. I'm saying, though, that the main reason I wore the crampons as much as I did is because of the sprain factors, because they cut down on your sprains. I mean, once you wore the crampons, you would maybe get a sprain every, 3, 4, 5 days. And now it seems like the sprains happen just as often whether you wear them or not. Because I've been getting, like I said, I've had the crampons on for 60 days, and in that time, I've gotten now 33 sprains between ankles and wrists. So I've been getting more than one a day. More than one a day. Friend with a $2 Euro super duper. Or let's see, what do they call that? They call it a hype chat. Thank you for the $2 Euro hype chat. Yeah, I think the crampons are broken right now. I just do. I think I think they do work a little bit better on ropes than they did before, but I don't think they work as good. But thank you for the $2 Euro hype chat. I believe that's what they're calling them. They aren't super chats. It's not like YouTube where they call them super chats. It's a hype chat. Okay, we got these 4 rabbits. All I'm going to do is take the meat from them. Yes, definitely hype, hype, hype. So probably when I get the moose-hide satchel, I'll probably just do moose-hide satchel and I'll probably do the moose-hide satchel and the insulated liner. And just maybe keep the crampons on me for when I climb. But they don't seem to do very much for you on sprains right now. Maybe that'll change down the road, so I'm not going to get rid of them, but they just don't seem to do as much. Well, and also here's the other thing that's broken with them. I now have crampon socks. I also have crampon socks. Because that's what I do. I like to put my socks on, put my crampons right on the socks. So I think the crampons are broken, boys and girls. Crampon socks are not supposed to be a thing. Now see, if I take everything off my feet, I'm good, but I can put the crampons on with the socks. So I think crampons are a little bit on the brokey side right now. Yeah, there are some lethal wool socks, man. They aren't just lethal because my feet smell from being out here for 70 days. They're lethal because I can put spikety spikes on my feet and run around just stomping stuff into the ground now. God, my life, my world for a mag lens right now would be so lovely to have one. All right, we have all this meat to cook here. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to grab this meat. And we need to now sleep for a while. This is such a pain in my ass, thorn in my side. We have them here for our boots. We call them spikies. Oh yeah, they go by many names. Who needs a roundhouse anymore? We got a cramp house. You know, in the Shaolin Temple, they call that a cramp house, yes. David Carradine style, baby. No, we won't talk about David Carradine style. That's got too many bad connotations to it. We don't do things David Carradine style. Hey now. Hey, Angel or Ariel, how you doing? Okay, so let's okay, we don't have a sprain at the moment. How much wood do I have on me? Boppity boppity boo. Okay, good. Yeah, unfortunately, it does not. It doesn't allow those terms because of what it says. But yes, anonymous related. Well, we're on day 70, Mega. We're on day 70. We're doing pretty good. Now I just got to get down this hill without getting another sprain, which I used to not worry about, but now I do, because the game is loving to give me sprains right now. The game loves to give me sprains at the moment. Am I out of drink? I'm out of drink. Gosh dang it. Dag nabbit. Yeah, the game loves giving me sprains. But thank you, friend, again for the $2. I'm chat saying howdy. But yes, friend, I could use, and also, friend, I could use a few more redeems down the road. I need to figure out some new redeems to put up there. I've got some ideas. One of them is the over-the-top redeem. We're going over the top, baby! Just like Sylvester Stallone. I know, it can't be out of drink. Jeez Louise. I got a bug in my house. You know you know how whenever you have a bug in your house, like even like a little tiny gnat or something, it always seems to come around you. Yes, we made it out of Ash Canyon, Mega. And now we're in Timberwolf Mountain for the next well, now 30 days. See, it seems like the climb is a lot easier when I have the crampons on. It just doesn't help with sprains as much anymore. So our goal right now is to try to find a wolf. Sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm trying to hear the wolf. This is not a custom interloper, no. Nope, this is just a regular old interloper we started up. And it plopped us down. I mean, this is our fifth interloper we've done. We did actually have a Blackrock start, a Hush River start, a Forlorn Muskeg start, and a... What was the other start we had? I can't even remember now. Can't even remember what the other start we had was. We actually had... This is our fifth start. Yeah, Pleasant Valley start. Yes, Pleasant Valley. Was it Pleasant Valley? Hello, Mr. Deer. I'm running with the deers. I'm running with the deer. Hello. Oh, I totally forget every time. I've wiped them from my memories. That's how painful they were. But we got an Ash Canyon start, so, you know, Ash Canyon's been actually pretty good to us. The Ash Canyon start's not that bad. This is going way further than I wanted to go. Way further.
Can't feel my hands.
Jeez Louise, man. You damn deer. Why can't you just, like, hang around where you're supposed to hang around? Now it looks like a storm's coming in, too. Now it looks like a blizzard's coming in. Fabulous. That's what I get for going and trying to do something fun. Gabe's like, oh, you want to do something fun? Oh, well, you shouldn't have told me that. You want to do something fun? Country roads with a 29. Thank Country Roads for that 29-month resub. Thank you there, my friend, for that 29-month resub.
Roads just resubscribed.
Very kind of you to do. Thank you for all the support, my friend. Okay, the storm hasn't set in yet. Can we get a wolf to take this? Country roads, take me home. Where do you think you're going, Mr. Deer? Where do you think you're going? 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 Where do you think you're going, my friend? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? For right now, Genie Girl, I'm doing it on Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays, I'm doing Planet Craftor. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure if you go on the schedule, it's probably, I believe it's on there. If you go to next week's schedule, yep, it's on there for Monday, and it's on there for Thursday, although I need to change the time on Thursday, because it's supposed to be the afternoon slot on Thursday, so. Thursday for next week. Next week is all screwed up, but yes, it'll be noon on Monday and noon on Thursday next week. So there you go. There you are. Wow, this storm did not come out of nowhere. This week there was no Streamloots. I was yesterday with all my car problems and stuff. I was not up to having any stress yesterday at all. So, yeah. But there will be Streamloots with American Truck Sim on Sunday. Oh, hello, Mr. Deer. I wish I could wrestle you to the ground and just take you down, my friend. Yes, 3 Eastern. It should. The schedule on Twitch does put it into your. It should, if you're logged into Twitch, it should put it into your time. It should accelerate it or decelerate it for your time stuff. Game is killing me. I spawned for the muskeg. Bunker was empty. Went down to forge. Came back to the bunker to sleep, and it was loaded with loot. That's interesting. Wonder how that occurred. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, I'm so sorry, Genie girl. Not only for having to get out, but that you're sick as well, so I hope you feel better soon. Hope you feel better soon there. Lots of bugs on Xbox still, yes. Truck Sim's at 2 a.m. on Monday. Yeah, Truck Sim is in the evening for us. But that puts it way ahead for you. That puts it way early for you, friend. Next Wednesday we'll have Streamloots, though. Next Wednesday, Streamloots will return for the long dark. Nice and early. Well, early for me. Afternoonish probably for you. Fresh bed sheets, 7 days in Ath. Can't get better than. Hey, you know that sounds like a nice thing for me, Mega. I could use some. I could use some fresh bed sheets. This morning I laid in bed. I need to get my bed sheets clean. I laid in bed and I watched Hadrian. I watched Hadrian's newest Civ 6 series going on. Caught up on that a little bit. Really nice. Random question. Do you know if it's intended that coal respawns in caves such as the cave from PB to Hydro? Yes. Yes, that is a thing. Yeah, coal inside transition caves, Kamet. Coal respawns. It usually takes like a week to 2 weeks in game, but it does respawn. Yes, and that is totally intended. That is totally a thing. Nope, that has been a thing since as long as I can remember. That's been a thing in the game. Which yeah makes those caves, those transition caves so very nice. Those transition caves are like awesome. Because you can get so much stuff from them, and coal is like, ever since they changed it so you don't have to wait. Jeez. Friend just gifted a tier 1 sub to Kamet. Oh my goodness. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub.
Friend84 gifted a tier 1.
Yeah, my bunker's loaded too. Look at all this wood. Look at all this wood here. Let's give out some points to everybody. Let's get out some sub hype, some gift sub hype. There's hides and guts and all sorts of good stuff in here. All this good stuff inside this bunker. My bunker's loaded too. It is. It's very nicely loaded. Do I need antibiotics? Not really. Not especially. I think I'm good. I can prepare those into a mushroom though. And I'm gonna go grab a drink while I have a brief moment of peace. Oh wow! I'll be right back. I I've got like a sliver in my big toe, and I can't find it. You know when you get like a tiny little sliver, like I mean, like a microscopic invisible sliver, but it's hitting a nerve, and it like, and it doesn't. I mean, I can't even. There we go. I got it. I recreated it right there, but I can't find it. And it doesn't hurt my. I mean, it doesn't hurt unless I step on it just right. I have to step on it just right, and then it like sends a shock of pain. It just like hits that nerve. It makes you go ah, just for like a brief second. Oh man, it sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. I've had that sliver in there. I'm hoping it's working its way out of my toe at some point. Either that or I'm just going to have to surgically remove my toe, I guess, to make it stop hurting so much. Alright, so we got plenty of that stuff. We're almost tired. We're almost tired enough to sleep. Is there anything else I can do before we sleep? I guess I could, just for giggles. I now use metal skewers and burn my fingers instead. Nice! I could just do that and just chop a few rabbits apart just to use up a little more of my time. It's better use of my time than just passing time, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem to use up as much water and food as if I just pass time outright. I've sort of like to do anything other than just pass time, if I can. If you don't have any option, you just pass time and you get it over with, but you're trying to get yourself tired, it's a better use of your time to just, like, find an activity to do. Alright, we're going to drink down a few of these teas for our water. I just got to remember to do this. We have a lot of big teas still that we cooked up when we were trying to get to cooking 5. Got back home, time to put on my coffee, print PJs. Luckily, my mom lives a house down from me. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Do you just kind of take care and look out for your mom at this point, Genie Girl? Because that's awesome. My friend does that too. She looks out for her mom too. She lives like 5 or 6 houses down from her mom. Okay. Well, we aren't really that tired yet. Is there anything else we can do? Okay, that still is repairing to full. That is still repairing to full. Yeah, and she has $100. Oh, nice. So you got a little coffee while you're there. So she bribes you with it. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Hey, it's not a bribe. It's not a bribe, Genie Girl. If it's a mutually beneficial, it's a transactional relationship thing. See, you help her out, you get some coffee. She gets what she needs, you get what you need or want in this case, and everybody's happy. Everybody's a happy camper. Evil Bunny, how you doing? Hello, hello. How's it going? So yeah, it all works out in the end. Everybody wins. Okay, let's just now I'm just forced to pass a couple hours of time because I want to get tired enough and I want enough night to pass. There we go. Wow, what was that sigh for? What was that sigh for? We'll just... He's just like, Atheenon. It's like, what exactly was that sigh for, Will? You guys in Canada have that good Tim Hortons coffee. Reason for mustard delivery is because she can not be outside if it's too hot. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, the heat is a lot of older people really have a hard time with, you know, well, heat and cold, but yeah. And believe me, I'm speaking as an old person. I have a hard time with heat anymore. I would rather it be freezing cold than have it be, you know, over 85, to be honest. I could always put more clothes on, but, you know, there's a point where it gets uncomfortable when I take more clothes off. Not so much uncomfortable for me. I'm just speaking for, you know, the public in general. It gets uncomfortable when I take a certain amount of clothes off. See, I'm even trying to be safe here and walk around on a secure area. Isn't Tim Hortons like the best place in the world? Oh yeah, I suffer much more from heat than cold. I personally love it when it's cold. When it's cold, I'm like, woohoo! Oh my goodness gracious, Will. Are you getting cold already, buddy? There we go. We got our little trap line going on. Oh, yeah, I love Long Dark because of it. Yeah, I mean, right now it's not that bad in Oregon. I mean, today's high is supposed to be 66, which for me is like, that's like perfect temperature. It's like 66 and a little cloudy. Give me that every day of the year. Oh no, actually it's supposed to be 84 today. Ugh. Supposed to be 84 out today. Boo. 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 Well, why was it saying 66 on my thing? Oh, now, oh, maybe it's because I didn't update my phone. Okay, now, yeah, it's 72 out right now. 72 and sunny. Supposed to get up to 82 today. Which I'm not, that's, yeah, that can go bite me. That can go bite me. I'm in St. Louis. It says it feels like 104 out. It's like death out here. Oh, I can imagine. It was actually really nice down at the coast. The coast was really nice on Wednesday. Hey, Adrian! Hey, I was just talking about you. You must have heard your ears burning. Dude, all I can say is, even if you don't actually get a victory in Civ 6, it's been so satisfying. So satisfying watching you just smush Abraham Lincoln into the ground. After he just kind of ruined your early game. It's been so satisfying watching. I watched the latest episode this morning before stream. And it's so satisfying just watching you just roll through his area. Even though Hammurabi's gonna run away with that damn science victory, what could you do? But everybody, go over and give Hadrian a follow or a sub on YouTube. Awesome, amazing YouTuber. Great game player, great commentator. He's got his 2 series going right now. He's got his Long Dark Against All Odds series, which is awesome. He's got his Civilization 6 Controlled Chaos series going, which is awesome. And you got to go check them both out. They're really good. And thank you, Black Cat's Bad Luck, for the follow there, by the way. Got to go check them out. The Civilization 6 is just, oh my gosh. I can't wait each day for the episode. I always mourn a little bit on Monday. I always mourn a little on Monday when there's no episode. I'm always like, oh, I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad man now. So for those of you just coming in, just to catch you up, we're on day 72. We've now spent our 50 days in Ash Canyon. We spent 22 days here in Timberwolf Mountain. We still have 28 days still to go, if my math is correct. So we got 28 days to go in Timberwolf Mountain. We have no bedroll. In the time that we've been alive now, we have trapped ourselves 154 rabbits. The rabbit apocalypse is upon us. We've killed 174 rabbits. And even though I believe now, Hadrian, that the crampons are broken again. They fixed the climbing part of the crampons, which was broken since the release of Tales from Far Territory. But I've had crampons since day 9, and I have gotten 33 sprains in 60 days now, wearing the crampons all the time. You joined just in time for the barbecue. Yes, you did, Slice Lime. We're having a barbecue right now. Oh yeah. So yeah, I think sprains are broken with crampons now. Although I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, no bedroll so far. Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain are not known for their bedroll spawns. I'm hoping when we drop into Pleasant Valley in 28 days, I'm hoping that we'll get a bedroll, maybe in the Mystic River picnic area. If we do get a bedroll in Pleasant Valley, our goal is to live 50 days there. And if we get the bedroll there, we're going to go to Coastal Highway, Crumbling Highway, and then move on to Desolation Point to do our first forge run after day 200. If we don't get the bedroll in Pleasant Valley, we're going to go on to Mystery Lake and then Forlorn Muskeg. So. And by the way, let's give Slice Lime a shout out there as well, by the way. Fellow broadcaster, last playing some GeoGuessr.
Then pushed over.
Boom! There he is right there. Go give him a follow, boys and girls.
Not that.
Yeah, we got all the stars are in the stream today. We got Hadrian here, we got Slice Lime here.
Look. That's how it goes. And now you're in there too. Can I?
I loved Minecraft so much. What I love to do in Minecraft is I love to breed the sheep, and I love to make all my sheep different colors. I'd have the blue. I'd make a blue sheep and a yellow sheep and a green sheep and a red sheep, and then I'd breed them and I'd get purple sheep. I'd have a white sheep and a gray sheep, and I'd breed them and have a white sheep and a black sheep, and I'd breed them and then get a gray sheep. Wait, there's normally a bedroll almost in Desolation Point. Well, there is, but there's none in Coastal Highway. And the thing is that the bedroll in Desolation Point again is a 50-50 shot. The bedroll in Desolation Point. Oh, jeez. A friend just gifted a tier 1 sub to Slice Lime. Thank you so much. So the bedroll in Desolation Point will either be in the it'll either be in the Hibernia Processing Center or in Scruffy's Cave. And if it's not there, you're without a bedroll as well. And there's no bedroll in Coastal Highway. Coastal Highway has no bedroll. And it has no outdoor caves to sleep in either, which kind of sucks. Now, I've heard rumor that there's bedrolls in Timberwolf Mountain sometimes, but I didn't find one in all the places I went to. And I went everywhere. I've been everywhere. Yeah, I've been everywhere. I've been to the summit twice. Yeah, I've been everywhere. Been the summit, the cave, and the Mountaineer's Hut. Yes, I've been everywhere. The Forest Cave, Echo Cave. Forest Cave, Echo Cave. Three-way cave. You don't ask what happens in the three-way cave, by the way. What happens in the three-way cave stays in the three-way cave, boys and girls. I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing, I'm just saying. Did I really get a Taco Bell ad? How did they know? It's the AI in our phones. They know everything. But, you know, it's great to have you here, Hadrian. Love your stuff. It kept me while I had to wait for a tow truck on Wednesday for 7 hours. I got caught up on a lot of your videos, which was nice. So that was pleasant. So I had that at least. Yeah. That was a good thing. That was a good thing. Twitch is weird. Twitch is weird sometimes. I don't know why. Twitch is strange, friend, and it doesn't really accurately show up at the top gifters and the top cheerers. It takes like a day or two to update sometimes. It's very strange. It used to take like no time at all, and now it takes extra time. So, I don't know why. But Hadrian, you were saying Diablo 4 is like consuming your life right now. I'm very not sorry about that. I find myself having a hard time being sympathetic about that, to be honest. It's eating your soul, yes. It's eating thy soul. Thy soul is being consumed by it. I'm gonna go check for rabbits over here real quick. Rabbits are kind of all that we're dealing with. But Bartleby, how you doing, by the way? I didn't say hi to Bartleby. So I need to go back and say hi to Bartleby. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. I mean, I ordered Taco Bell by DoorDash and they knew. Phone. It's on your phone. It's listening. Siri is always listening to us. Siri's gonna take over the world one day. Hey Siri. Will you one day take over the world? I don't know the answer to that. Oh wow, so she's denying it now. She's denying it. She's denying it. See, she's afraid to answer. That's what's going on. She's afraid to answer it. Are you on a path to take over the world? Are you on a path to take over the world?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Nah, I love you, Siri.
That's sweet.
It's my only interaction I get with another being that will give me affection all day long. So you know, it's what you gotta take what you got. You gotta take what you can get. I mean, at least Siri thinks I'm sweet, so you know. At least Siri says I'm sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna cook up my brand new, where is it? Prepared burdock. Woo! We're gonna get a fancy cup. Fancy cup time. Oh, look at that fancy cup. Look at that fancy cup.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Oh, are you saying when you say, hey, silly? Gotcha. But yeah, we got our fancy cup. We got our fancy cup, boys and girls. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty cup. Alright, we're gonna cook up all these teas. Not that I need the cooking skill, but they just give me very lightweight water to carry around. Drink that one down. I'm just gonna drink that one all the way. I don't care. Though my cat took over my Google Home to watch her YouTube vids. Really? But we have Alexa. I don't trust her. She turns off all the lights once we're in bed. No, I'm good without a smart home. Anything. No, I'm good. I don't want some AI looking into my home. I don't want no AI looking at my home going, hey, you maybe need to who turned out the lights? Hey, who turned out the lights? How much do coffee grounds weigh anyway? Where are coffee grounds kept? There they are. Oh wow, that's 0.4 for 2 of them. That's wild. That's some wild stuff right there. We shut off computers at night because we talk in our sleep. I sleep in a separate room from my electronic devices. Well, other than my phone. So I guess I should probably turn that off. I didn't even think about that. The phone's probably recording me as I make midnight confessions of my love for certain things. I was wondering why it was taking me to certain sites. I mean, certain things. Got to say, this Nacho Supreme's really good even when I'm sick. Just wait till the after effects. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna not be good. Dun, 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 dun. Totally worth the after effects. You say that now. You say that now. But do you believe it later on? Alright, that's 115 calories. We're gonna eat that. Got the rabbit meat stored up here, so that's good. 195, I'll eat that too. I'm just trying to fill up as much as I can. Good God, that snow is bright. Okay, let's go inside. Alright, I'm gonna leave this liter of water here. Yes, we have a few things stored inside of our base. Got a few things stored up. There we go. Alright, I have enough hides curing here. I'm going to grab those. That wolf pelt's almost cured. I'm going to grab a few more sticks. Let's see what else I got. I got coal. Okay. I'm going to grab the reclaimed wood and take most of that with me because I can make stuff with it. And yeah, and we're going to go. We're going to go down to the Mountaineer's Hut real quick. We're going to do the Mountaineer's Hut really super quickly and, yeah. Oh, I get that, Genie Girl. There's just normally most people have so much going on. So much going on. I've been loving Planet Crafter though. That's been such a fun game. It's been exciting to play. I think the thing I love most about Planet Crafter is that, you know, we've kind of now played it since the very beginning. And it's been so fun. Whoa, where the hell am I going? Where the absolute hell am I going right now? It's been so fun to watch that game grow and change and develop and evolve over the time that it's been out. And it's such a fun game too. It's such a fun game to play. I like it because much like The Long Dark, you can just take it at your own pace. There's nothing that you have to, there's no time frame that you have to do anything in. You know, there's certain goals you have, but there's no time frame that you have to play it in. You don't have to do anything at a specific time or anything. When you were playing Planet Crafter, I had 3 people asking for rides or help. You're like, no, I'm busy right now. Leave me alone. Hey, I get it. When you're busy, you're busy. When you're busy, you're busy. Things happen. Excuse me. Come here, Stone. Tylea, have a good one. Happy birthday again to you, darling. Alrighty. Ooh, okay, that torch is almost out. Whoa, that was a long throw. Will's got a good arm there. He's got a good arm. He almost went pro. He almost went pro in baseball. The Dodgers were looking for him, but you know, then the Toronto Blue Jays. There we go. The Toronto Blue Jays were looking at him, but you know, he had problems, you know, that have been kind of hinted at in the story mode, and so they couldn't sign him. They didn't sign him. Grown? What? I'm making up a backstory for Will. He was on the cusp of becoming a professional baseball player. But the same problems he was having with Astrid sort of spilled over into that, you know? I feel bad for him, you know? He could have had a promising career. I mean, he wasn't always a bush pilot. Come on. How boring of a backstory is that? Always a bush pilot. Never the bush. By the way, I've been watching Big Bang Theory lately. Because I went into Goodwill the other day because I needed to just get a pair of slacks. Yes, I buy my slacks at Goodwill because I don't wear nice clothes very often. So I was like, well, I need a pair of slacks for my brother's wedding, and none of the stuff I have fits, so I went in there and got a nice pair of slacks. But no, I've been wanting to watch it forever, friend, but it's always behind a paywall. It's always been behind a paywall on most of the services. And so I was like, well, I'm just gonna own it. So I have the first 7 seasons now. I don't know, is it only 7 seasons? I bought 7 seasons of it. It was like $3 a season at Goodwill. I was like, oh frick, I'll just buy them. I mean, then I'll have them forever. It's 11. Okay, well, 12. Okay. Well, but I have 7 seasons of it, so I can go find the other ones. I can go find the other ones later on. But I'm into the 2nd season right now. It's pretty good. I can see why people enjoy it. It's not as good as like How I Met Your Mother, in my opinion. It's not as good as that, but it's good. It's on DVD, but it works in my Blu-ray player, so. I don't think it's as good as How I Met Your Mother, but that's just, you know, that's just me. It is a different kind of show. It is funny though. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. So, and I'm only into the 2nd season, so you know, maybe it, you know, I hope it keeps up. I hope it's solid. The one thing about How I Met Your Mother that I didn't like was how it ended in a lot of ways. The last season of How I Met Your Mother was a little. It wasn't my favorite. Let's just put it that way. How I Meet Your Daddy. Wow. Wow, Genie Girl, you just had to go there, didn't you? Third Rock from the Sun. Yeah, I've seen Third Rock from the Sun. God, they still have never fixed this rock here. Look at this rock. We're now inside the rock. They've never fixed that rock ever. Ow! Yeah, they started a spin-off How I Met Your Father. I saw that. I don't know how that show's doing. I can't imagine it doing as well as How I Met Your Mother. I just can't imagine it doing as well as How I Met Your Mother. And just... It's one of those where, you know, well, I mean, part of it's Hollywood's bankruptcy of ideas where they have no new ideas, so they just have to remake everything because they really can't come up with a whole lot of new stuff anymore. So it's all remakes and continuations of franchises instead of new ideas, which is kind of sad. But yeah, which is, it's not so much they don't have new ideas. It's more a matter of they are not willing to risk financial stuff on those new ideas. Although, you look at a movie like Sound of Freedom that came out and has done massively well, and even Insidious did massively well, which I think Insidious was part of a franchise, but shows you don't have to have a huge budget to do well on a movie. And you don't have to be following something all the time, so. Ow! 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 My ankle! His ankle's broken again! Even though I'm wearing crampons, his ankle's broken again. How did you miss these cattails, Will? That's all I want to know. How did you miss these? You are a sucky survivor since you missed these. I mean, I know I'm controlling your every action, but how did you miss those, buddy? How did you miss them? So, Hadrian, have you actually seen How I Met Your Father? I think it wasn't it on Hulu or something like that? Was it any good? I mean, I just can't imagine it would be as good as How I Met Your Mother. I just can't imagine it. I mean, it means really I wear heels on a dance floor and do not complain about my ankles that much. Exactly. Exactly, Genie girl. I mean, I will admit, walking on a sprained ankle is a big pain in the ass. It's not very comfortable. It's not very comfortable. Can't believe we not had a wolf over here. That's the thing that's freaking me out a little bit. I'm like, is he waiting for me at the hut? He might be waiting for me up here. I don't know.
I don't feel so good.
Well, you don't look so good either, Will. Hey-o!
It hurts. Ow. Damn, that smarts.
Hey-o! Hey, Will, but you know what? It may smart, but you aren't smart. You know what we're gonna do right now, though? We have one arrow temperatures. We're gonna saw down. We'll take some cold damage from this. Ow, we took a lot of cold damage. But we're gonna saw down a log just cause. Just cause. It gives us a little extra cedar.
That hurts.
Close that door. Open up our hatch of wonder. Hatch of wonder. Turn, turn, turn. Tell me the secrets that I can learn. All right, we're gonna drink. Oh, I guess I can drink this one for the pain. Do that one for the pain. Drink that one down to there. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's see what else we have. We can just throw in our hatch of wonder here. No, I don't want to throw that in there. Hey, look at that. The bug is back with these two. You notice I have a 36% gut here. That's going into a 50% gut. I have an 89% rabbit hide. That's stacking into a 90%. The good news is I have 51 ptarmigan down. And 75 crow feathers. So once we actually get somewhere that we can actually craft some stuff with it, we're gonna be in good shape. We gotta get there first, but we'll be in good shape. I think I'm gonna leave this flare here. I do have a little bit of oil I can take with me. I've got a book I can read. I mean, we could read Advanced Guns, Guns, Guns. Oh, I do have a couple of coffees. Okay, I got a couple coffees here. That's nice. Isn't that special? I'm gonna leave those here as well as one of those. I've got two of them on me. I've got 78 cattails from the zone, which is great. I actually have a second pair of... I actually have a second pair of crampons, which I was hoping... I was like, oh, well, I have two pairs of crampons. Certainly I could break one down. No. No. I've broken both my ankles twice in my life. Wow. Ow. That does not sound pleasant at all. I mean, to be completely honest, we are doing pretty dang good on all of our stuff. I wonder. I'm curious about something right now. If I put these in here, and then I put these in here. Nope, they didn't. Okay, so it looks like guts and hides are broken right now. Because guts and hides, they set. You notice how I have one stack of guts, one stack of hides, and one stack of hides there. It's because all of them have reset to the lowest to the lowest quality that I have inside of that container, which is very strange. Very strange behavior. We got some broth here. Yum yum. We should check our rabbit traps. I probably... Oh, but I still have that sprained ankle, don't I? Yeah, let's sleep on it. Yeah, let's just sleep on it. We're tired. No Planet Crafter today. Nope. Planet Crafter is Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays is when we do Planet Crafter stuffadoodles. And actually, the Planet Crafter next Thursday will be at noon, just like the Planet Crafter on Monday is. So yeah, Planet Crafter is on our Monday Thursday afternoon slot. All right, let's get some sleepity boos. There we go. Boop-a-doo. I actually need to do something here real quick. Bam. Boop, 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 boop. Delete that.
Need a drink.
Will, you need to just chill the hell out, bud. Bud, there we go. Now it's updated properly. There we go. Now the Thursday schedule is up and going. There we go. So yeah, if you click on that link and go to the schedule, and then you just forward it to next week, you'll be able to see what we got coming up next week. Which is some Long Dark on Monday, followed by some Planet Crafter. Long Dark and our Stellaris run on Tuesday with some more Long Dark after that. Streamloot's Long Dark on Wednesday. Long Dark and Planet Crafter on Thursday. 7 Days to Die and Stream Team games on Friday. Some 7 Days to Die in the afternoon on Saturday. And then Escape the Pacific and American Truck Sim on Sunday evening with Streamloots. Which, wow, this last Sunday I was unable to deliver one load. I was unable to deliver a single load this last Sunday, which was absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I was at like 1,200 miles on that load for so long. You guys kept sending me round and round in circles. Round and round. It is quite a schedule, although we're taking this next week off. My brother is leaving for his honeymoon on Tuesday, so we're not going to be picking up on my mom's roofing until he gets back from his honeymoon. So yeah. The wedding was very nice though on Wednesday. It was very nice. It went well. The wedding went good. It was just the aftermath, trying to get to the trying to get back to the reception where everything kind of fell apart. Oh, I'm not tired enough. Oh, I'm not tired enough. Look at that. These are all cured. Okay, perfect. Well, we got cured birch now, too. You're 43 years, the honeymoon's still on. Nice. Never had a honeymoon. Oh, no! You got a feeling Planet Crafter will take over the channel? No, not really, no. I will say I'm only doing Planet Crafter twice a week right now, Genie Girl, because I do kind of get burnt out on it after a while. There's only so much you can do, and so I that's one of the reasons I'm taking it a little slower as well, and not building up my planet as fast because I want to explore a lot more. But I will eventually like kind of get burnt out on it. Long Dark, I never really feel a sense of getting burnt out on Long Dark. I just never, oh, damn it, that door flipped in my face again. I just never, ever really do. Long Dark, I could play and play and play and play, and, it's sad because there's other stuff I want to play, and then I'm like, ooh, but I want to play Long Dark too. It's like, ooh, but Long Dark. Okay, so we got lots of that here. We should probably go check our traps. See if there's a wolf around. I don't see a wolf out here. Let's go check the traps. Let's do that. We got some bunnies in the trap. Bunnies in the trap. We got 5 bunnies. 5 bunnies in the trap. Yeah, look at all them buns we got. Nice buns. Nice buns, Atheenon. Heyo. All right, let's get some more traps down here. Can I pick you up? Thank you. There we go. Let's go back. I'm disowning you. Why? Because I got bunnies in the trap. Bunnies in the trap. Adrian's like, oh God, I don't know this person. I'm never going to acknowledge this person ever again. My body sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Take me with you, Adrian. Wait a second. Oh my God.
Can't feel my feet.
Wow. Wow. I will say, didn't expect it. Wow, so some of those bunnies were really in bad shape too.
You know, boys and girls, even though we had bunnies in the trap, yeah, you know, he just is riffing here. It's not a big deal. You don't have to take it too seriously. It's gonna be just fine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be just fine. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Yay!
Aw, see, the bunny's even defending me. Adrian's like, now I'm really disowning you. Now I'm disowning you even more. I'm gonna report you to PETA.
No, don't report him to PETA. Well, you can, because People Eating Tasty Animals is a really good organization. They're really good. They have a good message, and they do like to eat tasty animals. So you can go ahead and report him to them.
See, even the bunny knows what PETA really stands for. I love PETA. I'm all for him. Because I love tasty animals. I love to eat them, so... I'd be a vegetarian, except meat is just too damn tasty. I mean, you know, every day millions of plants are consumed and torn out of the ground, and
looks like a new
what'd they ever do to you? I hear their screams and cries of agony as they are ripped up by the roots and killed. It's just it's a plant slaughter going on out there. Bunny is flat because it's a diet bunny, yes. A meatitarian, yes. Vegetarian is nice, but did you taste ribs? Ribs are so good. Ribs are so good. See, the thing is, I'm not even a big red meat person. I think about the most red meat I eat is like, I like hamburger, bacon, some ribs, but I'm not a big steak person. I don't really dig steak.
Turned out pretty
well. Steak's not really my jam, you know? I'm not a big steak person, so. Wow, why is everything so red? Everything is so red right now. What is the deal here? I guess the sun is just coming up, so I guess that may have something to do with it. I guess I dropped this meat prematurely. See, even well prepared, I just am not a big steak person. For me, it's just not. I do like some meat, but I just not steaks for some reason. I don't know. Queen Felicia, hello, hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? Alright, we got a few other pieces of meat here. Our meats are getting cooked up there. That wolf was just sad. His bunny friends got killed. Alright, let's do the 2 liters in there. 1 liter in there. Drop those out there. Grab a few guts out of here. Get our tools. And we'll craft a couple more snares. I've made more snares and trapped more rabbits on this run. It's like, oh my god. Yes, that's a frying pan. Yes, that is the frying pan is for the new recipes, which I don't have a lot of, but therefore it's for the pies and the pancakes and stuff like that. So, yes, I will be joining tonight. So yes, it's for the new stuff. It's for the new stuff and things and stuff. Thangs. And that's if Gameslift has his power back tonight, Queen Felicia. Since he was kind of without power the other day, that kind of sucked. Thanks. Stuff. And stuff. Okay, sorry. I have a couple more. I have one more trap to make.
Don't tell me what I can't do. Don't tell me what I can't do.
Don't ever tell me what I can't do, ever! Don't tell me what I can't do! Don't tell me what I can't...
Ever! Don't tell me what I can't do. Don't ever. Is that a deer? Did I drop my book? I didn't mean to drop my book. Oh, it's still sorted by that. I want to sort by weight. Hold on a second. Could have sworn. That's a wolf. That's a wolf. That's a wolf. Can anybody briefly explain the challenge to me? Is it just survive 50 days? So it is a progressive challenge, James, where we spawn in an interloper zone. In this case, it was Ash Canyon. We have to live there 50 days. Once we leave that zone, when we leave that zone, we have to drop to our minimum, what our maximum weight, or below. So in this case, since we started in Ash Canyon, we were able to get 40 kilos. So we can't be overweight when we zone out into the next zone. And then we have to zone to an adjacent zone and live there 50 days. And then we zone on to another zone and live there 50 days. Now, if there comes a time where we have to travel back through a zone, say like we go Ash Canyon, Timberwolf, Pleasant Valley, Mystery Lake, Forlorn Muskeg, and then we're like, well, we want to go back to Coastal Highway now. We travel through Mystery Lake. Anything that we left there, we cannot pick up. We can't grab any gear or tools or supplies or food or anything like that we left in Mystery Lake. We can pick up sticks, but when we zone out of Mystery Lake into Coastal Highway, we still have to be below our weight threshold. So it's not like we could just walk through Mystery Lake and just grab a crap ton of sticks and then go into Coastal Highway at 60 kilos. We still have to drop to our max weight that we can carry. And the transition caves, you can loot from either side, and you can access from either side as often as you want, but you cannot camp, sleep, or get warmed up or anything in them. You can travel through them, pick up coal, pick up the loot, but you can't actually stay in them as an overnight thing or anything like that. You can't make a fire in them. You can walk through them and get stuff, and that's it. And that counts for the Ash Canyon to Timberwolf Mountain to Black Rock, Pleasant Valley to Coastal Highway, Crumbling Highway to Desolation Point. So that's sort of that rule there. And then the only other thing I've kind of built in is there's these transition zones. So I can access the transition zone of Crumbling Highway from Coastal Highway, but anytime I spend in the transition zones doesn't count towards me actually being in Coastal Highway. Mystery Lake includes the Winding River and the Ravine, but again, it doesn't, staying in the Ravine or Winding River doesn't count towards my 50 days in Mystery Lake. Black Rock includes the transfer, the names of those always escape me. It includes the two zones that you have to go through, the north and the south, Keeper's Pass North, Keeper's Pass South, that's it. Keeper's Pass North and South, but staying in Keeper's Pass North or South doesn't count towards my time in Black Rock. Same thing with the new zone. Forsaken Airfield is a zone. The Far Range Branch Line and the Transfer Pass are transition zones, and I can go into those from Forsaken Airfield, but they don't count towards being in Forsaken Airfield. So the transition zones I can access, it doesn't really count towards me being in them. And the goal is to survive 50 days in every zone in the game. Every major zone in the game. So right now we're on our second zone. We're in Timberwolf Mountain. We have now been here for we've been alive for 73 days. And we've got 50 days in Ash Canyon, 50 days in Timberwolf Mountain. And how I'm counting being in a zone for 50 days is that this has to say at least 50 on it. So it has to have at least 50 on it. It can't say 50, can't say 49 or 48. So we have to have it has to say 50 on it before we can leave the zone. Now, by moving back through zones, some of these may pop up above 50. I don't really care. As long as we got 50 days in the zone, we're good to go. And so far we've trapped 154 rabbits. Poor rabbits. I feel bad for them. But it's basically just a fun little thing to do for myself. It makes it interesting. It keeps me going, oh, okay, I can do this. This is our fifth attempt at it. It's our fifth attempt at it. So it's not been an easy challenge, let me tell you. The hell you do? Hey, I care about the little poor ribbity rabs. The end goal is to go through all the zones. Yep. The mission will be complete when we've lived in all 50 zones. We are at this moment a minimum of 200 days away from a forge run. Is from the beginning of the game. Now we're only about 130 days away from our first forge run. So far we have no bedroll. We found all of our tools though. We found a hacksaw, a hammer, and a pry bar. We even found a fire striker, of course, at the summit, and we found a storm lantern. We haven't found a mag lens or a bedroll yet. Those are the last two items that we're looking for, and so Our next obvious move is to go to Pleasant Valley. Hadrian's favorite zone, Pleasant Valley. It's to go to Pleasant Valley. See, that is a wolf over there. That is a wolf over there. So we're gonna go to Pleasant Valley most likely next. And then we're going to be moving on from there. Where we go from Pleasant Valley at this point is kind of determined by if we get a bedroll in Pleasant Valley. If we don't get a bedroll in Pleasant Valley, we'll go for the guaranteed bedroll in Mystery Lake and then just do a Forlorn Muskeg Forge. Preferably, I hope we get a bedroll in Pleasant Valley because I would prefer to get the bedroll there and then go Coastal Highway Desolation Point for the first forge run and then be able to go back. And even actually at that point, I might just go back to Blackrock and finish this entire half of the map in one fell swoop and then move to the next half of the map and do Mystery Lake, Bleak Inlet, Forlorn, Mountain Town, Hush River, Broken Railroad, and finish the game in Forsaken Airfield, which would be really cool to do. Now, the other thing I've been thinking about and toying with, though, is that if I go straight across and do Forlorn Muskeg, Broken Railroad, then go to Forsaken Airfield, I can fix the tower in Forlorn Muskeg, and then when we come back, I can go to Bleak Inlet and I'll have the bunker available there. And then when we go to Mountain Town, we can fix the tower in Mountain Town, and when we go to Hush River Valley, we'd have a bunker that has a crafting table available in Hush River Valley, which could really up our chances of surviving longer there. Late game, though, Hush River Valley is not going to be super tough to survive in. It's mainly going to be the cloth. The biggest problem we have surviving in Hush River Valley long term, for anything more than like a week or two, is if you go to Hush River Valley, you need to bring along all of the stuff you want to that zone. You need to bring cloth, you need to bring a toolkit, you need to bring metal, you need to bring a lot of things, because there is no crafting table in Hush River Valley just as a pure zone. And so you can't recraft bows, arrows, any of that sort of stuff when you're there. But if we go to Forsaken Airfield first, we can open up that bunker there that would allow us to actually do that, which would be really stinking cool. Be really stinking cool. All right, so I think our next goal here, I'm gonna sleep for like 2 hours just to get a little bit of my rest back. He's right out there. I hear him. I hear him. He's right out there. He's right out there. And he's waiting for me. He's waiting for me. He knows I'm here. We're 32 kilos. We got our book to burn. I only have 9 cloths left for right now. Let's drink a gourmet broth. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yummy. Alright, I'm going to leave this food here. By the way, they did fix this door now. It only opens inward and it no longer revolves, which is really super nice. Got wolves to the left of me and wolves to the right, and I'm stuck in the middle with you. Had 2 separate days where we had power outages. Oh no. Oh no, that sucks. But yes, the end goal is to go 50 days in every zone. And I think the challenge will get, I don't know if I'd say easier as we go along. The challenge will shift as we go along. Let's put it that way. The challenge right now is very simple. We just have to keep our food coming. We have to do a lot of foraging. We have to do a lot of trapping. Got to be careful of wolves like that one. He's probably got a buddy up here. No, Mr. Wolf. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Once we get to Pleasant Valley, cloth will no longer be a problem. That's the nice thing. And I so hope we get a bedroll in Pleasant Valley. That would be so fantastic. Here's something you can't do, Mr. Wolf. I need to check my messages. Okay, they've not called yet. I'm waiting to hear back on my car. I haven't heard back from them yet. They're supposed to be finding out, getting a new place to get it in to get it serviced. And I haven't heard them back from them, so. But at least the car's at the shop now, and I'm home. After spending 7.5 hours there waiting for them to come and get me my tow. Oh boy, what a day that was. I felt, like I said, I felt more bad for my daughter and her girlfriend than anything else, because it was like, having to have them wait there with me was the worst part. If I had just been by myself, I wouldn't have felt so bad about it, but
Hurts a bit.
having to have them there waiting with me for 7 hours was like, oh no. And it sucked because we weren't able to go to my brother's wedding reception, but
This cold.
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Some days things work out, other days they just don't. Oh, up the hill. Come on, up the hill, buddy. I know your ankle's busted and you're very sad, but there's nothing we can do about it now. Ice cream. Ice cream is really good. Ice cream is really good. There's a clip of ice cream right there. And there's day 473. And there's nap. There's day 393. There's our nap. That's when a bear was fooling me, man. He was fooling me. He was pretending to be dead. And I jokingly even said, "Oh, look, he's taking a nap." And then he got up and he attacked me. Hey, BK, how's it going, buddy? 53 beautiful months.
BKNRNG just resubscribed.
I thought there was a
for
spam
53
command.
months.
Who do you think you are, the host? I know. I just, sometimes I get carried away. BK.
Damn, that's smart.
How you doing, buddy? How's it going, man? Good to see you here. Good to see you here.
Soon.
Need first aid soon. Yeah, you don't need first aid that bad, buddy. You're gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be all right. Guess I can put the rock away.
That hurts.
Of course it does. You twisted your ankle for like the 50th time over nothing. Sure, you were going down a little bit of a hill, but still. You were crouched, you were going slow, you weren't dropping. By the way, BK, I think crampons are broken now for sprains. I don't know yet, Queen Felicia. The engine light started flashing. We came around a corner to get onto Highway 101 after we turned around at the big car accident on Highway 26. We came around and the engine light started to flash, It wasn't on permanently, but it started to flash. And what happens is that with a lot of newer cars like mine, I guess, according to the tow guy, is that when your engine light flashes, it indicates there's something is going on, and the car starts to govern how much you can drive it at that point. He calls it limp mode, where your car allows you to limp, but it doesn't allow you to actually like get a lot of acceleration or anything. And so I couldn't get it to go above 2,000 RPM, which meant I couldn't go up any hills at all. And there's a lot of hills between here and the coast. And so I just had to pull over and stop and wait. And 7.5 hours later, we got a tow. My daughter and her girlfriend, my mom paid for them to stay down at the beach another night. And they got a ride home. And I finally got towed back. And now it's in the shop. I didn't get home on Wednesday till like 11:30 at night. But hey, at least I wasn't in a head-on collision on Highway 26 between a motorhome and a truck pulling a trailer. Because that closed the whole highway down for like 3 hours or so. And that's why the tow truck took so long. Is they were all busy servicing that car accident. They had all hands on deck. There were tow trucks coming from the coast, and there were tow trucks even coming from inland coming out to take care of it as well. So, yeah, it was a pretty. I mean, the wedding was great. Yeah, see, I just got another. I got another sprained ankle. So is sure-footing doing a goddamn thing? Sprains are less frequent. I call bull crap on that. They need to go check their code because sprains do not feel less frequent. In fact, if anything, it seems like sprains are just as frequent now as they always have been. I've had my crampons on since day 9. Since day 9. And in the entirety of the 73 days I've been alive, I have now experienced 36 sprains. So every other day, if you take the entirety of my run, pretty much every other day I've had a sprain on average. With crampons being on since day 9. That just does not, that seems completely broken in my mind. That seems completely broken. I don't remember it being that bad before. Alright, we got a save point